Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome back to the Crypto Bully Bear channel with a fun decoding and no financial advice. So I've been off a little bit. I'm going through some shit. It's all good. But I had two crazy dreams, and they both had to go with MetalPay. And I'm gonna go back and go dig up some stuff that I seen. But it's weirdly enough that it was like showing me, well, in my dream, that fucking MetalPay was part of the Phoenix. And it kind of caught my eye. And when they said that, I found it pretty interesting because Matt Perry, that passed away, right? October 28th. He also, 14, somebody told me also that 14 and 41 is also related to the Phoenix, and also 91 and 19. So that being said, Matt Perry, they said 14. So 14 and 14 is 28. Matt Perry passed away on the 28th of October. But anyway, I showed you before. I did the Friends, not really decode, but I showed you on Friends in the intro how right on like a minute and 19 seconds they showed Matt Perry with the fountain and like the water shooting out from the back of his head, and it made him look like the Phoenix. So very interesting enough. Also, what else? Man, I lost my track of thought. Anyway, so XPR pumped a little bit. They jumped from like 88 to 94. So pretty interesting times, but I'm sure that's not going to be anything crazy, you know. And when I tell you that, like, I'm hoping that something happens, and I look at these dates, I mean, I look at the dates, and then I look at the current events around us, and then I basically said, well, if anything was to happen this month, then this date, that date, looks like something can happen due to certain things that are said or tweeted or whatever. As we know, obviously nothing happens, and then people get very upset when nothing happens. But it doesn't mean that it has to just do with the price of crypto. It could be with, world events or other things that are happening. Like I said on like the 29th or the 30th, whatever it was, I said maybe something big was going to happen. What came out? Supposedly the biggest hacks of money stealing was in November, this past month. So, just because you don't see it or you're not hearing about it doesn't mean that things are not happening in the background. Okay? I don't think $1 is mooning for XPR, to be honest. But it would be nice and healthy for XPR to hit at least $1, Because when people start catching on and start realizing that XPR is, in my opinion, that XPR is pretty much the gateway, for compliance, then everyone's going to want to jump in. So as of today, you could probably pick up a million XPR coins for under $1,000, somewhere around like $950 today. Now at $1, you need $1 million to buy 1 million tokens. That's a big difference from 1,000, right? So I'm gonna stay bullish. We're gonna see what's happening. November hasn't finished yet. Remember, on the Julian calendar, the 13 days ahead. So December 13th, December 14th, depending on where you are in the world, December 13th will bring us, on the Julian calendar, the end of November. I don't know. Will something happen? I mean, something happened on the Gregorian calendar, right? The biggest theft was recorded, right? So they're going to need some type of, security compliance. And if they're stealing it from, I don't know where they're stealing it from, but if they're stealing it from certain wallets, then yeah, one of these, or a handful of wallets out here are going to be standing strong. And I truly think that WebAuth wallet will be standing strong if there's a hack on crypto wallets. Because like I said, it'll be a great advertisement. Every other wallet gets hit. Did you have a WebAuth wallet? WebAuth wallet didn't get hit. Now everybody's looking into the WebAuth wallet. I don't want to lose my cryptos. This and that. It didn't get hacked on this particular wallet, so now everybody's going to be jumping into that wallet. Unfortunately, though, that wallet's only going to be holding a certain amount of coins. Not everything that you have, so we'll see. But I will say, though, the coins that they probably show, and I'm not 100% sure, but I will go on a limb and say most likely the coins that will be on the WebAuth wallet and the DEX that you can swap with would be most likely coins that will survive, coins that have a use case. That's just my opinion, not financial advice. You know, if Metallicus is swapping with and turning you and wrapping you to turn into an X, then most likely they probably believe that you have some type of use in this world, and they'll wrap you so you can be compliant. Again, just my own opinion. And yeah, I'm gonna be looking a little bit more. Maybe I'll do a video later today or tomorrow. I gotta go through both of my phones and collect whatever information on MetalPay. And there's a couple of videos that I gotta go through again. So that's why I'm like maybe tomorrow. So I gotta go through a few videos, listen to that, then take my mind and kind of do a little eeny, meeny, miny, mo type thing, and then bring you some content and let you know what I'm thinking. So, anyway, that's really about it. On my way home. And, like I said, I'm still bullish. There is plenty of time in this year to manifest for greatness. 2023 ain't over yet. The only time I'm going to see 2023 over is probably around like January 14th. That's pretty much like the end of it. Because Julian calendar, like I said, brings you back 13 days. So 13 days out on January, the 13th to 14th, around there, most likely will bring the end of the year over there. So we shall see what it brings. Not sure yet. But like I said, I'm still bullish. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead. Yeah, we still got a whole, pretty much still got a whole month ahead of us on the Julian calendar. So, let's see what happens, you know. Again, I'm going to say I'm bullish on this next run. I really like Link. I like Cosmos. I think XPR is going to do a nice move. All the ecosystems on the Metallicus ecosystems, I think they're all going to do a nice move up. Not maybe life-changing, but we're going to see a nice number. I'm hoping, I got to say this year. You know, and like I said, when I say this year, that goes all the way to the end of January 14th. All right? So let's see what happens. But December also, I mean, I don't know. They got, see, so much shit. It just takes so much time to put everything together to bring it to you. But go back to 2012 movie. There's a lot of shit that's going on that's happening now. 2012, to me, that's 23. Why? Because you got 2012. 12, 1 plus 2 is 3. So now you got 203, right? Remove the 0, now you got 23. Now, let's say, in that movie, they're in a plane, and they see Hawaii on fire. Funny enough, a coincidence, earlier in the summer, in August, Hawaii got vaporized by fire. They also said that NASA recorded the hottest summer ever since the 1800s. Go back to that movie. They talk about being very hot, the core heating up. They also talk about solar flare storms. Same shit that's going on now. Talking about solar flare storms, talking about that we can experience an EMP. All types of shit going on that's happening now. That happened in that movie. So, what else happened in that movie? So then in that movie also that the West Coast got fucked up, right? It was breaking down. They all got fucked up basically. And hold on. Oh, so like I said, so in that movie the center of the Earth was heating up, and then it started turning the crust very soft, and that's why the crust was like ripping in half. The plates were moving. Pieces of states. California was literally sliding into the ocean, which was said before. So yeah, if you go back and watch that movie, there's a lot of similar things that happened in that movie that are happening this year. So I just got to keep your eyes open. I want to go back to that movie also and find out what they were trying to track in order to figure out, when things were going to explode. So I'm just going to say one thing here. In that movie, there's a one part where this guy shows the winter isolus. I think that's what it's called. And they said it was December 12th, December 21st, 21, or December, whatever it was in the middle of December. So being that all those things are happening in that movie, I don't know if anything's going to happen this month, because isolus, I think, starts on the 21st or the 22nd. So that's another thing. And I will be getting back on here and trying to update you guys, because that's a serious thing. If that movie 2012 is coming alive, then that means that there's going to be a lot of trouble for the people that are on the coast, meaning New York City, California. There's a lot of places. So like I said, I need to go back to the movie, figure out what they were tracking, and then I think I need to track that over here to see what's what. I really think the explosion is, cryptocurrency and all that, but we're going to see what happens. We know that they like to put events to control the narrative. But anyway, that's really about it over here. Thank you for liking, watching, subscribing, and Bully Bear will be back. All right? Keep the hope, keep the faith, keep holding, baby. Moon time soon.